Occupied! Occupied! No one's allowed to look at me while I'm making art!
Bee and PuppyCat is a 2D animated series currently streaming on Netflix. The series was created by Natasha Allegri. The series originally started as a 2-part pilot uploaded to Federated Studios' YouTube channel for Cartoon Hangover segment as a part of their Too Cool cartoons. After doing very well on YouTube, Cartoon Hangover started a Kickstarter and was successful at reaching its goal, making it the most successful animation Kickstarter at the time. As time went on, it released episodes every so often, with the second half of the season supposedly coming to YouTube, but released to the streaming service Verb instead. But it eventually made its way to YouTube. The continuation for the series was set to be a batch of new episodes called Bee and PuppyCat Lazy in Space, and was supposed to premiere sometime in 2019, but as fans would know, that didn't happen, and it got delayed to an unknown date. Eventually, the full season was leaked onto Fred Seiberg's, the founder of Federator, Vimeo channel in early 2020. It was quickly removed, but not quick enough as several streaming sites were able to grab copies of it. I remember seeing these leaks and hearing no news about the new episodes, and was very much confused at the time, as were most fans. Luckily, later that year, it was announced that Netflix would distribute the show in 2022.
Yeah!
Now in 2022, the show was finally on Netflix, and the question is, was it worth the wait? Well, let's see. I'm going to talk about minor spoilers here and there, so if you haven't seen the series, I recommend checking it out first. Before talking about the new season, let me recap the first season a bit. The show follows an unemployed woman in her 20s named Bee, who has an encounter with a mysterious creature named PuppyCat. She takes him in and starts doing temporary jobs together throughout space to be able to pay the rent. This is more or less remains the status quo for the series. Bee is a very cheerful and optimistic woman who's just trying to make enough from day to day to be able to pay rent on time. At times, she may come off as an airhead, but she truly does care about her friends and shows she's more than meets the eye in more ways than one.
Oh, there's nothing you could tell me that would make me change how I feel about you.
PuppyCat at first comes off as very secretive about his past and thinks rather highly of himself. He can seem a bit cold towards others, but learns to open up as time goes on, especially with Bee. As the series goes on, we get to know these characters more and more and the people around them. Other characters include Deckard, a former co-worker and a friend of Bee. Deckard used to work as a prep cook in his family's cat cafe, but left to go to culinary school.
I was looking in the mirror and I saw myself finally baking, and I looked really happy.
We also have Cass, Deckard's sister, who currently works as a programmer but was formerly a professional wrestler. Her past still sometimes comes back to haunt her through her former and current rival Toast, who does nothing but bother her all day and night, destroying everything.
No! Never!
Cass ended up having to leave her dream behind to earn more money with her programming job. We have Cardamon, a young child who acts as a landlord to Bee and Deckard's family, due to the fact that his mother is in a coma. It's unknown how long she's been in this state, as well if she will ever wake up. He is also accompanied by his dog, Sticky, but day to day he is managing just to barely scrape by.
Get rid of them, permanently. I don't want them messing up any other apartments or houses. They're a threat to landlords everywhere.
He looks tired.
Crispin is one of Deckard's and Cass's older brothers, who's a mechanic and an artist that's obsessed with clowns, probably due to the fact that he ran away from home to join the circus at the age of 12. It is also implied that he and Bee used to have a special relationship together.
I mean, I'm moving back downstairs. It's not like,
Ta-da!
The animation in the show is very beautiful and very melancholy. It has developed a lot over the course of its run, from the pilot to what it is now. Just staring at the backgrounds and listening to the music just makes you feel so relaxed. All the voice actors, as far as I know, make a return, and yes, that does include Cardamon's voice actor. He's just older now.
Now I can raise their rent.
The characters are what definitely drive the show along, with its lingering story as it unravels with each episode. I really hope it continues to develop over time, especially with its wider access now. Now, a lot of people have been kinda disappointed about the redone episodes, so if you were wondering, the first 3 episodes on Netflix are redone for the purpose of retelling Season 1, to allow an easier transition into Season 2 for newcomers. Now, after watching both, I'd say it's fine. Maybe if it was an extra episode or 2, they could have smoothed it out a bit. But I think it's fine, and if you really prefer the older episodes, they're still there on YouTube to watch. And it still flows well with the story together, but we will always miss the little thing.
Cleavage, dude.
Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the season and hope to see more very soon, especially with the season finale cliffhanger they gave us. But all in all, a nice return of a soft rebooted internet cartoon I hope plenty of people check out right now.